Investigations are ongoing for the multiple fires in downtown Spokane that happened this morning. We'll be live.
And we've got temperatures in the high mid to upper 90s. Talking about elevated fire dangers as well. We've got the full forecast coming up.
And as Brandon talks about those temperatures climbing, we talk about how to stay safe and cool as the inland Northwest braces for that extreme heat. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here on KREM 2 News at noon. I'm Laura Papetti, and we do begin with this breaking news. Police and fire are investigating multiple fires that were intentionally set near downtown Spokane throughout the morning. KREM 2's Amanda Rowley is live from My Fresh Basket, the site of one of those fires, and she has an update. Amanda.
Yeah, Laura, Spokane Police Major Crimes Unit is now investigating those several fires that started this morning. And SPD says the first fire was started here at My Fresh Basket. New this afternoon. Right now, this is a first look at the damage from that fire. Most of the damage is to the front entrance roll-up door to the flower shop here. Now, in addition to this fire, SPD says there were 3 other structure fires intentionally set this morning in downtown Spokane. Take a look at this timeline. Now at 4:15 a.m., the first fire we mentioned started at My Fresh Basket. Then shortly after, another fire damaged an EV charging station on the WSU campus near Spokane Falls Boulevard and Pine Street. Then at 4:47, foliage, the police department says, was vandalized on a nearby median. Then at 5:12 a.m., a structure fire was reported on the 200 block of East 3rd Avenue. That's where 3 separate structures were deliberately set on fire. You'll see video from our crews from this morning, the response this fire had from Spokane fire crews there at 3rd Avenue. The 3 damaged structures near that downtown Goodwill, they include damage to the Orchard Christian Fellowship Church building. And then right next to that is the church's admin office and children's ministry. And that building saw the most extensive fire damage. Now, just east of those buildings, a nearby shed was also set on fire. Now, no injuries have been reported, and Spokane police and fire investigators are actively working on each scene to gather information. Just this late this morning, I saw several officers coming and going from that 3rd Avenue structure. We did see some officers coming and going from here at My Fresh Basket. Right now, they're just actively trying to figure out who started. They are investigating this as arson. Who started these fires? They are asking the public for help. So if you live in these areas where these fires were set, they're asking for any surveillance video or information that may help in this investigation. If you have any information to share, you can call Crime Check. Reporting in downtown Spokane, Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
Amanda, thank you. We're going to take a moment now and check on the weather as those temperatures are on the rise, and certainly a challenge for folks, especially if they don't have air conditioning, as they're hovering in the mid-90s and may even get higher than that. We're going to check in with Brandon T. Jones. He is in the Outdoor Weather Center. Brandon, what do you know?
Yeah, Laura, well, your best bet with a situation in a day like this where we get as hot as we are going to get, close all of those curtains up. Whatever cool air you have in the house, keep those curtains closed, because that's going to keep some of that warm air from seeping inside. Right now, though, we're looking at temperatures around 89 degrees, winds around 14 miles per hour. That also plays into those elevated fire dangers that we have here in the inland Northwest today. Actually had a chance to speak with the Spokane Fire Department crews earlier today. So they were talking about how dangerous, especially having those fires in downtown could possibly be. So taking a look at our day planner right now, 71 degrees for our morning, and look how high those temperatures jump up by this afternoon. Right now, again, sitting around 89 degrees. So our high expected around 96 here in Spokane. By this evening, it's not going to be that much cooler, 88 degrees. So won't help too much opening the windows by this evening as well. Tomorrow, though, expecting temperatures to drop down a little bit, but we do have a weather impact alert in for tomorrow as well, because winds, again, pretty high. So we'll get into all of that in our full forecast, though, coming up in just a few minutes.
Brandon, thank you. Things are improving in the fight against the Aubry fire burning in northwest Spokane near the Bull and Pitcher area. Crews downgraded the evacuations again, moving them from level 2 to level 1, which means to be ready just in case. KREM 2 was able to get a tour of that fire line yesterday and talked with a park ranger about some of the tough challenges folks had when that fire began.
in a very short period of time, had to evacuate our two largest campgrounds at Riverside, and we have limited staff on weekends, so it was a scramble for us to get everybody evacuated and safely out of our park.
Luckily, they were able to do so. Level 1 get-ready evacuations, again, still in place for the area, and that includes Riverside State Park. Crews say the fire burned about 40 acres total, and investigators are still trying to work out what sparked that fire. Right now, there is an urgent search to find a missing 72-year-old man. So take a look at your screen if you're not right now. Harry A. Ballman has been missing since Sunday. A family member reported this yesterday to the Spokane County Sheriff's Office, worried about his health concerns and the heat. He was last seen at his home on East Laurel Road in Deer Park. Ballman reportedly has dementia and does get confused easily. He does tend to wear Seahawks gear and is believed to be walking. So if you have any information, you're asked to call 509-456-2233. And the search is intensifying in Central Texas as hundreds of rescue workers and some volunteers as well sift through debris in hopes of finding those still missing. As of today, more than 100 people have died in that flood, or of those, 27 were campers and counselors at Camp Mystic in Kerr County. About a dozen girls from that camp are still missing.
It's complicated by the broad, the mass of people that we're looking for. This is going to take a while.
Now, state and some local officials in that area are coming under scrutiny over the planning for storms as deadly as this one. The lieutenant governor told CBS that Texas could fund warning sirens and that legislators could take it up as soon as the end of the month. Certainly continue to track that story. In the meantime, Washington state parks are getting millions of dollars in funding. In 2 minutes, how each county will be using that money.